This is finally goodbye. Goodbye to 2022. One of the hardest things I would say I've had to deal with emotionally. It took a toll on me, my family too. I don't know the words to describe it. You know, losing someone that you were so close to, and then it's like one day I'll never see you again. All right, 2022. Where do I start? Lots of ups, lots of downs. Definitely more downs than ups. Lost friends, lost emotions, lost myself. We lost a lot of things and we gained a lot of things in 2022. This video is kind of just gonna be a rewind / recap and just kind of talk about everything we accomplished, didn't accomplish, everything I went through in 2022. Buckle up, it's gonna be a fun ride. Let's get started. Also, I'm revealing a lot of things in this video that I probably shouldn't be. But, should I tell them now or wait till the end?
I think you should wait till the end.
To tell them?
Yeah.
So don't tell them now. I'll tell you guys towards the end of this video, so make sure you stay watching and you subscribe. 5.9, almost 6 million on TikTok. On Instagram, 2.4 million. Twitter, I'm not very active on Twitter. We have 70,000 followers. Not bad. On YouTube, we have a whopping 4.47 million subscribers. And I cannot thank you guys enough for the growth and everything like that. It does truly mean the world to me. And I wouldn't be obviously here without any of you guys. And it's amazing to see the growth and, you know, how we grow as a fan base and a family, and, you know, the support you guys show endlessly is incredible, and it truly makes my day every time I wake up and I see you guys, you know, supporting something else I'm doing, or whatever it is that comes to supporting me or showing that, you know, you guys care about me. To start off the year, I reunited with my ex-girlfriend, Piper, last year, 2021. Me and Piper started filming videos a lot more this year, and I have to say, that was a big part of this year, definitely a big part of my life, you know, just with the very long break we had from when we first started to when we had 2-3 years of not seeing each other, and then starting to film again. It was so weird, it was so cool, and it was definitely an unforgettable, you know, experience, obviously, filming with their whole team this year. Big shout out to them. Had a lot of fun doing that. I got a lot closer with their squad. Emily and Cody, Jordan and Kate. I never met Lev. That's the goal for 2020. That's a goal for 2023. That's my, what is it? That's your,
New Year's resolution?
That's one of my resolutions. It's to meet Lev. I would definitely say one of my New Year's resolutions is to meet Lev. That didn't happen as expected to. 2022, which is okay, obviously, understandable. Hopefully 2023 something changes, you know what I mean? We accomplished a lot, you know, the squad and us, the squad and I, Piper and I, we accomplished a lot, you know, together this year. On Spotify, we have 151,000 monthly listeners. Speaking of music, this year worked on basically doing an album. We didn't release it as an album, but I did well over 15 songs, or maybe even 20, I don't even know. I did so many songs with my good friend, Nate Good. I want to give a big shout out to him because, you know, we worked for probably 2 months straight on just, you know, banging out good music for you guys. He helped me write almost every single track we did. And there's still a lot that you guys haven't heard from me and him, and, you know, just with my music in general, that I'm super excited for you guys to hear, because it's literally, it's incredible how far I've, you know, came musically. And I'm gonna be making even more music in 2023. I'm doing a deal. I'm signing with a big management team that I will tell you guys. I'll probably tell you guys when 2023 actually hits. I'll announce it. But right now, I'm just gonna keep it confidential. But hey, 2023 is looking bright, just like this ring light that's blinding me. Yep, I got a ring. Yeah, 2023 is looking pretty bright. And there were a lot of rumors that, you know, what happened to me working with this person or working with this person, or what happened to this song dropping, or people don't want to sign Gavin because this and that, or people don't want to this and that, or Gavin's this and that. All those rumors are false, completely fake. All that it is just, I'm just really young still, so finding the right team and the right person for me is very difficult at such an adolescent age. It's stressful, you know, trying to find the person who's going to believe in you more than you believe in yourself, you know, because that's the key to success. So musically, I think that would wrap up 2022. I had a lot of bad experiences with previous management teams, and I was, done under a lot, screwed under a lot. I was, just mentally messed with and manipulated by people that I'm not gonna talk about or mention. And I guess this kind of transitions into my next topic. After I, dealt with management issues and, going through things like that, I began to lose friends. Lost two of my best friends. I'm sure you guys know who they are. They've been in lots of videos on my channel. I lost two of my close friends, really, really close friends, who I consider like family to me. Just due to, circumstances and, people change, circumstances change, things change, people grow apart, people find bigger and better things to do, so speaking. Losing these people was probably one of the hardest things I would say I've had to deal with emotionally. It took a toll on me, my family too, but it took a toll on me emotionally that I've never really felt before, because it was almost like, I don't know the words to describe it, losing someone that you were so close to, and then just like one day I'll never see you again, you know what I mean? So it's sad, losing people like that, and just never reaching out to them again. It's almost like you're strangers. It sucks, but it's a very, very, very big part of life. I think everything happens for a reason. I'm a firm believer of every single thing, and I want you guys to remember that too. Remember that every single thing happens for a reason. Everybody goes through lows to reach their highs, and everybody experiences highs just to experience lows. If you are, mentally struggling or emotionally, physically struggling, I want you to know there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Nighttime doesn't last forever. The sun will eventually come up and you will find your light again. I promise you. Nothing lasts forever. That's just the way the world works. I mean, nothing lasts forever except these tattoos. 2022, I got a tattoo. It was more than a few. I didn't know what to do. I thought I was cool. No, I was just trying to rap. I got tattoos. I started off with my first one on my 15th birthday. It's crazy, right? I'm still only 15. I've gotten 4 tattoos in, 9 months? That's the way it is. I got this after my bad management experience. It's a cross and it's a snake wrapped around it. It means, may God protect me from all snakes. This is a rose. It's, my grandma's name is Rose. And it's also my favorite flower. This is my mother's eye. Yeah, and it's I think it's my favorite tattoo I have, just because of the placement, the pain, and yeah, just the overall look of it. I definitely gotta get more next year. I plan on at least getting a half sleeve. But yeah, definitely plan on getting more. And then I just got this upgrade. Me and my friend Nate Good, we did a song called Upgrade, and we were like, hey, he had a flight to catch, and we were like, let's call a tattoo artist over. Let's get matching tattoos. So yeah, we literally have matching tattoos now. Before Brian chimes in, Brian has one too. Before he goes, hey, I have one too, and puts his arm in the camera. Brian got the same tattoo as well. I actually was Brian's influence to get his first tattoo. Brian got his first tattoo at 29 years old.
Better late than never.
No. And then Brian also got a camera right here. Super cool tattoo. Also, give me some tattoo ideas for 2023. What should I get tattooed on me? What should I put on my body? Comment down below. So this next topic is about GoatFam. GoatFam LA. If you guys aren't subscribed, go subscribe to that channel too. It's our show. GoatFam was a roller coaster this year, for sure. We started out full squad. It was good. It was great. Everything was amazing, and it was all going good up until we lost some people, and I think GoatFam had a big decline. We stopped posting on the channel. We kind of were in an emotional, mental rut, I would say. My whole creative team, my whole family, we were just like at a point of confusion, frustration, emotional distress, feeling lost. It was almost like we were standing in the middle of a road and there's multiple different streets around us, just surrounding us. We don't know which road to go down. So we're just stuck in the middle of the street, you know, not knowing where we came from or anything like that. Just kind of lost. But obviously, there's a comeback to everything. That time doesn't last forever. We started posting again on GoatFam. It's great now. It's amazing. We've got an amazing squad, an amazing team. It's been amazing to see your guys' support and everybody liking it now. We've got a great set of members, and I think everybody is there to stay. Very excited for the future of GoatFam, and I think it's gonna be very, very good. Speaking of GoatFam, we also got a Snapchat show for GoatFam. Yeah, GoatFam LA got picked up for a Snapchat show, and so did my YouTube channel too. So Snapchat, if you're on Snapchat, stay tuned. All right, the goats, the fams, the LAs are coming. Yeah, GoatFam LA. Coming on Snapchat very, very, very soon. Diving into the next topic, I got into fashion. Really odd, or maybe expected, maybe unexpected to some people. I got into fashion. I went to New York fashion shows. I went to 3 shows, and then I went to Paris. Shout out to Faith Connection. I'm wearing their pants right now. But I had a trip to Paris for Faith Connection. You know, we worked a lot for a week in Paris, and best trip I've ever had, best place I've ever been to. I smile every time I talk about the trip. It was amazing. And in Paris, I also worked with one of the biggest photographers in the world, Ellen Von Worth, who's way better than Brian. Brian doesn't even take pictures of me anymore, guys. Can you believe that? I'm also the youngest ambassador for Faith Connection, which is really cool because, you know, they've worked with people like Kanye West, Justin Bieber, etc., you know, super big artists and celebrities. So it's super cool to be the youngest face of, you know, their brand. I will also be having my own collection coming soon, so stay tuned. I went on tour. I did 2 tour stops with my amazing my amazing friend, Piper. Yeah, we went to Raleigh and Richmond, 2 tour stops with Piper. Big shout out to Piper and her team once again. I got to perform there. It was super fun, it was super cool. Yeah, we had an amazing time. I got to perform some unreleased songs. I got to, you know, hold Lev while he performed. You know, obviously it was a cardboard version. Hey, still did it. A lot of people thought I was going on tour to replace Lev, but, you know, I would just never do that. That was not the case. He wasn't available. So Piper then invited me and was like, hey, you want to come on these 2 stops? And I was like, sure, why not?
You haven't really talked about your love life.
My love life?
What's going on there?
Yeah, I was single this whole year. Saw both my ex-girlfriends a few times throughout this whole year. Not a secret, it was, you know, released on social media. Am I still talking to anybody for them? I'm not gonna say, did you expect me to tell you? There's something called a private life for a reason. This is one of the last things, most recent thing that's happened. I got my permit, I can drive now with somebody who's 25 and older. I get my license, and hey Siri, how many months till March?
It's 2 months, and 1 week until then.
Get my license in about 2.5 months. Right? Or would you like to correct me again? Well, not 2.5 months. Technically, it's like 3.5 or 4.5 if you add the this and that, and if you take away the, yeah, every time I'm like, guys, I get my license. Brian's like, no, you don't. It's, this time. He always likes to kill my good moods, but, you know, that's...
3 months and 5 days.
Till then? How long until March 26th?
It's 3 months until then.
3 months exactly.
5 days.
No one cares. Can you believe that? Guess who cares? Nobody. This year, I think I've learned life is too short to stay mad, to keep your circle small. Be careful with the people you tell certain things. This time next year, I see myself, that's a good question, just more successful, more of an impact on, you know, the world, more speeding tickets. No, I'm joking. More exhaust tickets.
At least you're honest.
Yeah. That's been 2022. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. Let's go even harder in 2023. And subscribe for the new year. Cheers. Life is too short to be negative and judgmental of others. We all have our faults and flaws, things we've said, things we've done that we're not proud of. When you think about it, basically, it comes right down to learning as you live life and go through experiences. You learn who wants to share your world of inner friends and family and those trials and tribulations you have to be a better person. You learn who is worth being in your life and who truly wants to be and at what capacity. You learn who wants to be a part of your positive energy and the love and understanding you can pay forward to them. Life is tough. Love one another. Breathe and live like it's your last day every day. And here's to 2023. Destruction your way. Your clothes are scattered.